to another crypto video. Hey there ladies and gentlemen, thanks for jumping back into another crypto video. Firstly, new visitors, please subscribe to the channel if you do like crypto, altcoins and trading in general. If you like any of those three things, just subscribe to the channel. Going to be doing an Ethereum giveaway at 1,000 subs, so yeah, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So today we're going to look at Iota, and we looked at that last week, and we were talking about potential corrections with the bearish divergence, and we fell to our golden Fibonacci level where I drew out an accumulation zone, and we almost perfectly, we fell into that, and basically there was two great opportunities. So if you watched that video, you would have had a really nice entry. Anyway, looking at Iota, we rank 46 on the space. We're at 16.5%, trading at $1.56 with a market cap of 3.4 billion and a 24 trading volume of 169 million. So yeah, super strong numbers still. Over the month, we're still up a whopping 35%, and over the 2 weeks, we're still up 61%. So really strong. Retrospectively speaking, let's take a little look at what's happened with Iota. So you can see we had the cup shape over here, then we had a bit of a descending triangle, but we completely busted out of that. We tested resistance 3 times, and then we had that massive euphoric, very greedy phase, and Iota came all the way up to $2.89. And I was saying that this swing high, this massive impulse to the upside, if we fall back into this kind of range, because you're never going to get exactly there, sometimes you come a bit lower, it would be a nice time to potentially reconsider entering, I suppose. So what does this mean for Iota now? So if we jump into the the daily charts, we can see that we're not really overbought or oversold on the RSI. We've had a really healthy looking candle within this accumulation zone. So that was a nice accumulation zone, and we literally bounced off the EMA just as we wanted to. So we hit that EMA on the daily. sorry guys. And yeah, we've produced ourselves a nice green candle. If we hop into the 4 hour, we can see, of course, that we have a lot of support around this area, which is really nice to see. So we might be kind of forming a bit of a, I suppose, another descending triangle in some sort of matter. If we were just kind of look at this as a support range, and then these lower highs, and that means we're going to have a lot of breakout potential. If we have a little look, we can see that maybe 180-ish, which was where we have this little price stamp, 178, maybe an area that we need to come back up to and sort of test as another resistance, even though we've been there already. I still think if we do come up to these larger numbers, if we come back up to $2, we'll be looking at hitting $2.29, and of course our golden level at $2.56. So yeah, these are all prices I think are very realistic to hit. So I'm also going to leave a little price tag up there, because eventually we're going to get there. This isn't the end of the bull market, I'm very sure, and I feel very confident to say that as well. But if we do have further corrections, of course we've got levels down here at $1.19 that we could potentially fall back down to. So let's not get too bullish too soon. We need to see if we can kind of break out of these resistance lines, which could be very soon actually. So we're kind of forming that descending triangle now on the 4 hour time frame. If we kind of break through to like 160, I'll be getting confident that maybe we're going to come up and retest 178, one of our Fibonacci extension levels. But if we do fall back down, then of course 119 might be the next sort of area of support. 120, 119 that we fall back down to should we fail this position and it gets invalidated. So in the short term, we are thinking pretty much 178. Yep, 178. I'm happy to think that 178 may be something we can come up to should we break this resistance on this diagonal. But if we come back down, then I still think it's possible that we can come back down to 120, guys. So bear that in mind. Don't really trade anything until you see a real nice confirmation breakout volume. Of course, if we fall from support around 140, you can imagine that we might come to 120, and if we break up from 155, of course we can pump up to 178. So that's kind of my take on Iota coin. If you do have any questions, leave some comments, and it'd be great to hear from yourselves what you think Iota is going to do. Are you going to hodl? Is there a time frame that you're hodling for? So yeah, that's my take on Iota. 255 is our very, very much bullish target, but before then, of course, we have support levels around here. So I want to see a 217 Iota by October. I think 217, yeah, is a realistic price target. So we'll come back up, retest this resistance, and then we'll come up and test the next resistance from these wicks over here. So 217 is my bullish target. In the shorter time frame, maybe this month, 178 would be nice to see again for tradable opportunities. But if you hodl, maybe we're going to see 256. Maybe. Anyways, thanks for jumping in. Subscribe, like, hit notification bell. See you in the next one. Take care.